Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 683, The Magician's Apprentice, first part. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hi! Oh my God!
I didn't even get to invite everybody. We just started. I recorded my reaction.
I gotta say right now, I think that there's a way they could be saved because they did it to the TARDIS too. And nobody can destroy the TARDIS. I don't care what Missy says.
You sounded like you had a Brooklyn accent there, Gloria.
Yeah. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from down here.
I know. All right, okay, you talk. Let me invite our people because I didn't even invite anybody.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, she looked amazing. The ood, I noticed the little ood at the beginning. I freaked out. I'm like, oh, the ood. The Jane Austen bit, Clara is now officially bisexual. She said she enjoyed it. She's like, between you and me, she's a good kisser. It's like, okay, doctor took her somewhere, met Jane Austen, and she kissed her.
All right. I know we're gonna get into all this stuff.
She's like
right now.
Bisexual, just like River. And Jack. Well, Jack is more than just bi. He's fan.
Okay.
The plane part, was the effect with the planes, the skill in there. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. This special effect was awesome. Claire's really smart. She's showing her nerdy, her tech smarts again. And
right.
She knows a lot about the doctor. I like how she knew that he wasn't the one texting. I love the hey Missy.
Yeah, that was great. All right, so I invite our peeps. Maybe they're watching it again. Here's the thing. I'm going to make my statement on this.
All right.
Missy transported out.
Yeah.
Clara transported out. Missy transported the TARDIS out. Okay? What went on in there was that Clara gave the doctor the vortex manipulator because the doctor winds up going back to the kid, Davros, with the vortex manipulator, not the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Okay? So
he has a way to save.
What's up, Chris?
Situation to change it.
Holy fuzz!
Right? Holy freaking!
This was taken out too, so I don't believe she's really dead.
You know what? You could say shit because holy shit is right.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Oh my God.
I don't know what, like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I honestly, I'm gonna say this, and that may have been the best opening season to Doctor Who ever.
Yeah.
Opening episode to a Doctor Who show ever.
With friggin' Davros and the Daleks. I mean, come on.
I don't get. And someone tell me, was that Dalek sick? Because that was his armor.
I don't know, dude. Here's the thing, all right? I think Clara gave the doctor the vortex manipulator.
Yeah.
So that's how he's able to go with Davros when he was a kid. Young Davros. I think Missy and Clara and the TARDIS transported out.
Yeah.
Because just like she fooled everybody when the Cybermen Brigadier blasted her, she escaped. They're probably in the Nethersphere or something.
Yep. She's getting to see Danny for a little while.
So.
She might not.
I have a theory about what's happening here, and I said it like right after I saw that happen. I was like, I know exactly. Like, I think I know what's gonna happen here. Like,
this was all a setup. The doctor basically, like, subliminally messaging, like, in other words, Missy knows what's going on. And here's the thing, okay?
He told her, you know our deal. She's like, I know our deal, or something like that.
Well, here's the thing, okay? The Doctor's greatest nemesis is Missy, the Master. But in this case, Davros is the bigger threat with the Daleks because they were the Time War. So, of course, your enemy is your friend to defeat your enemy. That's basically what's happening. To defeat the bigger foe, Missy will team with the Doctor because she wants to be the #1 threat.
She
got jealous when he said about Davros being his arch enemy, and she's like, he's your arch.
So she's like, I think I'll take care. I'll do something about that.
Well,
right.
I mean, we all know that the Master is afraid of the Daleks, so it makes
right.
sense that she would want to eliminate them somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I don't think Missy and Clara got out of that. I think he's gonna reset that timeline, and then at the end of this season, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I screwed up," and then he's gonna have to go fix what he did, and that's
So in other words,
getting out of there. But Clara,
I can see even the TARDIS getting out of there.
See, I think the TARDIS could survive that, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm shocked. That was really good.
I honestly think they zapped out of there. I mean, I honestly, and you know what Missy said to her? She said, she made it. I think she made it sound like I'm gonna be the one to kill you, but not yet. Like in other words, she's probably gonna be the one to kill Clara in the end, or something like that. Because it was like a foreshadowing, like with the gravity thing. She's like, but I'm gonna be the one to I'm gonna be the one to kill you, but when will it be, or something, whatever. So I think that Clara will die eventually, but she didn't die now. I think that the Doctor thinks they're dead.
Yeah.
But Missy is just too smart, and Clara just doesn't know what's happening. She looks like shit.
The light coming from them looked similar to the way it was when she got zapped out in the last.
Well, here's the thing: when the Dalek blasts you, you don't vaporize completely.
No. But that's the thing, though. The Supreme Dalek did the maximum extermination level.
True.
Okay.
So because remember they did that when the Earth was
the classic series.
They did it for Missy. I think they did it because they knew if they shot her normally, she would return.
Right.
And Clara, you notice they didn't say that with Clara because she's human, and one shot has always killed a human outright.
Cut the heck with it. They just did it anyway.
And the thing that I noticed too is, because I watched Dark Water shortly before this episode, the blast that when Missy teleported, it wasn't the same. Because this one you saw her skeleton, and that's normally a Dalek kill shot.
Right, the skeleton, right.
That's why I think they're actually dead, and he's going to go back and kill Davros as a kid, and it's going to reset the timeline, and then just stuff is just going to go mad throughout his timeline, and he's going to be like, oh, I screwed up, and I have to go fix this.
Hey, Danette.
Hello.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Oh, my God.
I liked it a lot.
I have to watch this a couple of times, man. I mean, this is like... I recorded my reaction, and then my whole phone went crazy because I used up all the memory. I used the other phone, and it didn't record my final reaction to the end. I'm like so pissed, but I have to upload that. But still, oh my God. I honestly think, seriously, that the Doctor has the vortex manipulator. Because Clara gave it to him, I think.
How could he get back to young Davros?
He didn't have the TARDIS. He traveled back without the... Wow.
Unless Davros sends him back himself, and he's like, like he knows he's dying, so he's like, let me get my final victory and have the Doctor actually kill somebody.
Look, and I thought that I thought we heard rumors that the old Davros merges with the young Davros.
Well, maybe
it's some type of machine. Yeah.
I mean, I keep going back to the moment when I heard her say, or was it him to her, Misty or the Doctor said to the other, I know the plan, or I know our plan, or I know our deal. I mean, so it's like there's something,
Like he discussed it with her already.
Yeah.
So
maybe she knows what's in that confession thing, even though she said it won't open until he's dead.
Right. Clara was pissed off though that he confided with Misty rather than herself.
Yeah, I like it. Funny because she's like, see that couple over there? You're the dog.
You're the puppy. Yeah.
The puppy.
That's bad.
Oh, and I like the part when she said, "You go, girl." She did the zapping them out to the thing.
Yeah.
She's really smart. It showed the computer genius again. with like figuring out where he was and everything.
Well, she didn't lose that ability. I mean, it's not, you know, she still retained it.
I know she retained it. It's just I love that when it comes out, when I actually get to see it again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I miss Osgood. I don't like that lady that was assisting Kate Stewart. I need Osgood in there, you know. I was talking to Joe, and my son Joe, and he's like, Dad, you're even at a loss for words, and usually figure it out.
Oh, like, that's nice, Clara. Remember she said that.
I mean, I'm gonna, you know, everybody's gonna be watching this over and over and over and over. This is what's gonna happen. I mean, oh my God, I don't know what to say.
I love Capaldi during the performance. It was so funny.
You know, the thing is that with the prequel and everything, you have the prequel, you have the prologue. Was it the prologue? I don't know if that stuff was cut out originally of the script, you know, but it was kind of. I did like the part when that Colin Sarf, I guess his name is, he went to Karn and then they said your powers ain't gonna work here, so forget about it. And he's like, he got all mad and he's like, just give me the message and get out, like, you know, just get out. And he's just like, you know,
dude.
Well, now you know history's not going to be changed. That people are going to be saying dude in the past because they're all Daleks. That whole audience.
That guy.
All of them are Daleks. All of them. So it was a fake thing, you know? A fake out. Scarro, and I like what Davros said. He's like, you know, kids. Meaning that that's the Daleks, the kids. I can't control my kids. I don't know, man. Like,
Davros wanting to talk to him one last time reminded me of like how the Face of Bo said he was going to see him one last.
You know what's funny too? All those Daleks are there, and a lot of them look like they were from different generations. But the ones that Matt Smith ran into weren't there.
The Dalek was it Dalek Pettidine, whatever the hell it is? They're going to be there, I think.
Like the white one and the orange one. That was kind of. They don't use those a lot. I think that's kind of funny that they.
Well, nobody liked that. I understand why they did it because of the old 2 movies that they made with Peter Cushing and all that, but nobody liked that. I mean, it was cool. Okay, those are the Daleks from the old classic, you know, but we really don't like that design Mark Gatiss thing, you know. So it was like, all right, get rid of them.
I thought they looked cool. I like that design.
That big with all different colors and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the colors thing was kind of weird, but I liked it the way they looked. I thought they looked nice.
No more sonic screwdriver.
Well, that's another thing. That would be back, I'm sure. But
would this be the point where he makes the new one, though?
Maybe.
The one that he gives to Ripper?
Possible.
I kind of, you know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's the one he's going to give to her, but he might make another one of his own that's similar to the one he's going to give to. Which it's weird because the one he gives to River is similar to Tin.
But you know what I get the feeling that the adventures throughout this whole season is a younger Doctor, because like it doesn't add up right. I mean.
Yeah, no, there's something off about it. Like what?
Something like he's hugging her like he knows she's dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm confused. And then it's like, even Missy's like, oh, the way he's acting, it's like he's at his end or something. You know, it's like he's going to regenerate or something, you know?
Yeah, he saved, I guess, whatever it was that he has to confess. I think that's the key.
Well, that's the thing that he confessed, that he created Davros. Because what happened was, he heard it was Davros, and the whole thing was we got it in reverse. We thought that he saves Davros and alters the timeline. No, he finds out it's Davros, and he creates the timeline that he's from. I mean, he's like, oh, I'm not saving him. And then he gets filled with hatred and rage, and he builds the Daleks because, you know, he's like, he's got to be the supreme being because
during the first time, didn't he just leave them there, or did he take them?
Well, this is why. In other words, when Davros is about to die, his mind wanders, and then he starts remembering what he shouldn't remember. That the Doctor created his existence, as a handicap, like a cripple, blind. You know, it was the doctor that the doctor didn't cause it, but the doctor could have saved him.
Yeah.
But he
so
didn't.
That when he went away in that scene after he found out that he was who he was, that he just left when
He left him because it was like a Waters on Mars type of thing.
Yeah.
But only maybe that wasn't a fixed point. I don't know. But he just left him.
Yeah.
And the timeline was secure.
Or did he take him? Because I don't remember him being there.
No, he took off. He left young Davros there and just to get blown up. See, what happens is he leaves, and then Davros steps on the mine, and he blows his legs off, and he becomes blind. And then they find him, they help him, and then because he's a genius, they build all the stuff from where he could see without his eyes, and then he could just create the Daleks. That's the whole point.
It showed what happened to the guy who was trying to say help him at first. He just went down to the ground.
Yeah.
Got pulled under.
I mean, again, this is just, I don't understand why the TARDIS couldn't tell the Doctor where he was at. And he made it
be in on it, knowing what to do. Like
I don't know, but then another thing was that, see, I'm just all over the place with this.
Yeah, I know.
You got Dorian Moldovar's place. That Dorian Moldovar's not there because he doesn't have a head, but yet the headless monks are there.
Yeah.
Like everybody's there but Dorian. They should restore Dorian Moldovar back.
Yeah.
And you got the Ood there. You got everybody. That's like the cantina of Star Wars. They're all like chilling.
I'm surprised that they went to the Shadow Proclamation.
I like that too, though.
That was cool. Yeah.
That was cool. I was shocked that they had her back because the last time she was there was Stolen Earth.
Yep.
But that was cool that it ties in with Stolen Earth and Journey's End. But I also like that they had the classic Doctors that were
a little archive footage. Yeah, it was really cool. I love that.
I wonder if they have to pay them extra to do that, like to use that footage.
The fish take, that was funny. Fish take, all the jokes he was making, it was hilarious.
We missed a lot of stuff, I'm sure. We got to go watch it back. I don't know how many times.
The Doctor and Missy, she was talking to Clara in the beginning, like talking about the relationship, and she's like, "So you're."
Well, she would give her a dig, like, "How's your boyfriend?" And she's like, he's dead. Oh, it's like, yeah, man, I know, that's great, right? You know what? I bet you Missy still has Danny Pink in another sphere.
Yeah.
And she's just, you know what she's gonna do? She's probably gonna give her back to him. She might do something nice for Clara, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think Danny Pink will appear again.
Yeah. So,
but this season's going to be all over the place. I don't even know.
Yeah, I can already tell. It's
going to be all over the place. I don't know how we're going to track it right.
Yeah.
It's going to be one big puzzle.
But also just imagine all the theories, theorizing.
I mean, yeah, I know. Chris is right, though. They couldn't have transported out because you saw the skeleton. So they did die and the TARDIS died. That's, man.
I'm telling you, I really think that he's gonna go back. He's gonna kill Davros, right? And then, there's just gonna be this new timeline where Clara and Misty are still alive, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, this is great. There's no Daleks," and it's gonna seem great for a while, and then stuff is gonna happen. Like really bad things are gonna happen. Like worse.
This is what's going to happen if the timeline's altered, right?
Yeah.
The Time Lords will be around in that reality.
Yep.
So they'll know that timeline's wrong, and they'll find a way to, when the timeline's reset, this is what, here's the thing, right? The Doctor always said when the timeline gets screwed up or whatever, the Time Lords just are so powerful.
I know, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. No, they just, okay, fixed. There you go. Thank you. Right? So that's it. They just are so powerful that they'll fix, if they get restored from this timeline that's created, it's like they will be able to extend their existence into the other timeline, and they'll save Clara and Missy for spite.
Yeah.
Because the Doctor saved them. You know? So and then in other words, the whole time war would be prevented. And the war doctor will be prevented. Because you wouldn't need a war doctor.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what will happen with that.
Man.
I know, man. Chris, we just literally, I was watching it, and I was just theorizing with my son, and then I just invited Gloria, like because Gloria was like, ah! And I'm like, all right, let me capture her reaction. And I started before we even invited anybody, and it was like, man, I'm so pissed. Both phones like died on me. I tried to record the whole thing. I have to mishmash it, put it together.
I knew, like, when the doctor asked the kid his name, I was like, it's gonna be Davros.
Oh yeah, that's what I said too.
I thought so too, yeah. But that was the moment. The first 5 minutes, they said a big, oh my God.
First 5 minutes and 10 minutes, yeah.
And the 10 minutes, I think, was possibly the plane, or when
No, it was the Davros, whatever. I mean, that's wow.
I think
can't
it
believe.
came through the screen.
Yeah, Missy.
Like, whoa, big head popping out of the screen.
Yeah. Hey, Missy, you so fine. You so.
Hey, Missy. Hey, Missy.
That was great.
She's so funny. She's so crazy. Crazy.
I know.
She's bananas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bananas. But she was wearing a different outfit. She wasn't wearing purple, was she? It was like a bluish, right?
Yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
She is deliciously, bonkers. Bananas.
So, get into the Clara reference. What did she become, like, with the whole Jane Austen thing? Like, what was that about?
Yeah, I think she's bi.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think she's bi.
Well, Oswin was.
Yeah, because she
Bi.
mentioned the girl she fancied,
Nina.
which
And
we
then-
know because there's a Nina in Clara, the modern Clara's wife.
Right.
Of her charge, I forgot her name, the Batewood family charge, her friend of theirs.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's funny, we watched Last Christmas before, this, and there was they mentioned magician. I'm like, oh, this was like a foreshadowing of Magician's Apprentice, obviously, and Game of Thrones. Yeah, they got Maisie Williams, and they knew that, so they put that in the Christmas special. Gonna watch Game of Thrones.
Dude!
Yeah.
Dude! They kept saying, dude! He told him how to say dude.
But they were all Daleks, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
So you got Daleks as humans saying dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I gotta tell you, that guy's cool, right? Davros is main guy.
Yeah.
Because the Daleks don't work. The Daleks don't listen to him anymore. So he's just they're doing their own thing,
He was like, let me create Lord Voldemort so I can have somebody to
Yeah.
do my bidding.
That's great.
I like how she kind of DTR'd the relationship when Clara was like, oh, so you're that. And she's like, no, have you ever heard of friendship?
Yeah. She's like, but you guys hate, you guys fight all the time. And she's like, yeah, friends fight.
Yeah.
It's
then
which is true.
Stepmother. Oh, and he was playing the song Pretty Woman. And I was thinking, who is he playing that for? Clara?
Oh, wait a minute. Did you get the thing? She said something about the doctor had a ring, had kids and all that, right?
Yeah.
And then you saw her hand and she had a ring. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Missy had a ring on.
Yeah, but she DTR'd it. They're friends.
That's what,
I think she means, isn't the master married? It's like, so yeah. And then, of course, the doctor's, the original life.
Would you say, she said the three things, and she's like, well, one of these things are the truth. And she's like, when the doctor was a little girl, and Clara's looking like, yeah, okay.
I have a little girl thing.
Yeah.
That cracked me up. I was like, oh my gosh.
The Cloister Wars, I think, was the only thing that was real because that's where they got the name the Cloister Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the TARDIS.
That's true.
I didn't think of that. Wow. That's
Cloister Bell, the Cloister Wars. So that's where they got the name Cloister Bell.
Yeah. And I love the Cloister Bell.
Yeah. Because that was probably the bell that told when that stuff happened in the wars, and they said, oh, this is a cool thing, let's put it in the TARDIS.
I was doing it. I tried to do it.
I loved how she tried to trick the Daleks. She's like, "There's a time machine. You can go anywhere," and they're like,
"You need up me."
They're like exterminate. Like, how would you? You done it. We don't get it.
They're like, woman, we know what it is. We don't need your help.
Right. Please. We know exactly what it is. We don't want it. Goodbye. They have emergency temple shift, so they already can time travel. They don't even need it.
Right?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a little comment where after the hug or something, like,
He said he didn't want to see his face.
I will not see you. That was like, aw.
Yeah, because he knows she's going to die. You could see it in his eyes. He's just, like, avoiding her.
Yeah.
Because he thinks by not seeing her, he prevents her from dying or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This
hark it back to how close they are, and then how their dynamic has changed. Clara, you can feel it. She's different in this one. You can feel. I don't know about.
She's moved on from Danny Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Totally.
Yeah.
But that's Moffat, though, because Moffat's like, yeah, I told Jenna Louise Coleman, yeah. Clara's thinking in the back of her mind, oh, it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah.
You know, which is bold, but whatever, okay.
Yeah.
So she's like, but I thought after last Christmas that they were going to be traveling together and everything, and she's on Earth. He left her. That's weird. All right, I can't even rate it, guys, because I got to give it a couple looks. You guys can't rate it either yet, right? Let's not rate it. Maybe that's a wise thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's wait till next episode, then maybe we'll.
Well, what I think what we'll do is, if you guys can rewatch it somehow. I don't know if you recorded it.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I think they're reshowing.
Yeah, I got it. Well, the Graham Norton thing was on. It's coming on now.
After that, I think they're reshowing it. Yeah.
Probably now, right? All right. So why don't we go? And thank you guys for appearing. I'm gonna rewatch it. I think I'm just. You know what we're gonna do tonight? I think we're just gonna rewatch. I'm gonna rewatch it a couple times, and then we'll come back tomorrow and just talk about it.
About what time? Because I have to do a thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow we will be out babysitting, so we won't be back until after Fear the Walking Dead, and then we'll watch Fear the Walking Dead, and then we'll probably tomorrow night, like 10, like, you know, usual, 10, 11, you know?
All right.
All right, guys, and then during the week we'll be talking about this whole week, so.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah. All right, I'm excited, man. I don't even know what to say. It's shocking.
It's flabbergasted. We're like totally Moffat. You stumped us on this one.
Yeah.
You got us like thinking hard.
All right, I'm gonna try to upload these videos and mash them together too. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Keep doing videos, guys. Take care. Bye for now.